Straight ahead on CCX News, is the local light rail project pushed to the back burner? Some city mayors believe so. What they're doing to get it moving forward. Plus, a new community center project is moving full speed ahead in Golden Valley. Now comes a new challenge, finding enough workers. And the new plan that could have you rethinking what you toss in the garbage. CCX News starts right now. Hello and thanks for joining us. Several Northwest cities are joining forces to get the local light rail line back on track.
Cities of Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center, Golden Valley, and Robbinsdale are in the process of hiring a lobbyist to push the Blue Line extension forward.
We all are ready to have this happen, and we're just kind of waiting in the wings, and we're not getting the support that we feel that we need to push the project to the next phase.
The 13-mile line Blue Line extension would run from downtown Minneapolis to Brooklyn Park, and local city leaders met Monday at Robbinsdale City Hall to discuss hiring a lobby group out of Washington, D.C. to help jumpstart the project. City officials want more focus to be given to the Blue Line extension. They say the stalled Southwest line is getting too much attention from the state and federal government, while the Blue Line extension sits idle. They want the Blue Line project to move forward regardless of what happens to the Southwest line.
One of the biggest reasons is that all of the cities along the Blue Line have put countless hours and resources towards the planning for this line. Not only from just a planning perspective, but as far as infrastructure, as we prepare for the construction of the Blue Line.
There's also a different lobby group pushing for both the Blue Line and Southwest lines. Each city is committed to funding the new lobby group dedicated to the Blue Line.
As we reported on ccxmedia.org, Crystal police have made an arrest in that assault recorded and posted on Facebook. Police arrested a 16-year-old boy from Columbia Heights who faces riot and assault charges. 3 other juvenile suspects also face possible charges. The teenage victim was knocked to the ground outside the Crystal Target store on Saturday. Police say the attack was unprovoked. One of the suspects recorded the incident and posted it to Facebook. The video has since been removed. A new Brookview Community Center in Golden Valley will mean plenty of new jobs.
Construction on the facility is ongoing with a grand opening scheduled in December. Eric Nelson joins us now with more on the city's new hiring push. Eric?
Yeah, Alex and Mike, change is in the air due to the new Brookview under construction. It's a change that will require plenty of new help. The city of Golden Valley is hiring up to 80 additional employees to work in the 316 Bar and Grill, indoor playground, event center, and more. The 316 will have a sports bar theme, and currently there are a wide range of jobs available at the restaurant.
The 316, which is operated by the golf course, will also implement the banquet services upstairs, and we have a full-service beverage area up there and a caterer's kitchen. So we need all kinds of servers and bartenders and cooks and hostess folks to sort of help us implement all the different levels of the operation.
Now the 316 will be a centerpiece of the new $18 million Brookview facility, and when the dust clears and the heavy equipment is gone, the entire facility will be up to date. The old Brookview closes for good next Monday after a final cleanup and garage sale. Golden Valley is excited about the new digs, but this also marks the end of an era.
Wow, this opened back as a private country club back in the early 1920s. Wow. We estimate 1919, 1920. Of course, there's been a number of additions over the year, especially when the city purchased it, made it a little more of a public municipal course versus a private country club. But yeah, it's been in full operation since about 1920.
The new structure is 37,000 square feet, roughly double the size of the old one. Anyone interested in applying for a job at the new Brookview can go to Golden Valley's webpage. Alex and Mike?
All right, thank you very much. Well, there's a new chief in charge of the Maple Grove Fire Department. Mayor Mark Stephenson swore in Chief Tim Bush at Monday night's City Council meeting. He will oversee a staff of 95 firefighters. Besides working for Maple Grove Fire Department for nearly the past 10 years, Bush has experience with the Eagan Fire Department and Hennepin County Sheriff's Office. The previous chief, Scott Anderson, retired this summer after serving almost 40 years in the department. Also in Maple Grove, a new restaurant plans to open this fall. 10 Sushi Japanese Bistro would replace a former barbecue restaurant on County Road 30. The same owner also operates Japanese restaurants in Woodbury and Chaska. You can expect 10 Sushi to open in 2 to 3 weeks.
Garbage and recycling changes may be coming to your city. Hennepin County is asking for feedback on proposed changes that could require more recycling. The proposal would require businesses that generate large quantities of food waste to begin organics recycling in 2020. Then in 2022, cities may be required to provide residents with the opportunity to start organics recycling. The county has slowly nudged companies and communities to support the effort, but progress has been slow.
We've looked at incentives, grants, and voluntary measures in the past, and that's brought us along inch by inch, but in order to do a better job, we are looking at requirements both for cities and businesses that generate large quantities of organics.
The goal is to recycle 75% of the waste in Hennepin County, with none of it going to landfills. Officials say the focus is on organics because that's where they can make the biggest difference in reducing waste. Still ahead on CCX News, your workout routine not working for you? We have an idea that is providing a boost for some in Brooklyn Center.
Plus, Totino-Grace shoots for a boys soccer win against Champlin Park.
But first, it is continuing to warm up. Friday, we could see 90. We'll be right back.
I hate to say it, but it won't be too long before the winter coats will come out of the closet for another season.
It is inevitable, but before the weather gets really cold, there is an annual effort underway to make sure that every kid has a coat. At the headquarters of Pilgrim Dry Cleaners in Brooklyn Park, the Coats for Kids drive is underway through October 14th. It's the 32nd year for this effort, and already a financial donation has come in from Alaris Mortgage Company that will be able to buy 1,000 new coats. Any new or gently used coat of any size, that includes adult sizes, can be dropped off at the 25 different Pilgrim Dry Cleaner locations in the metro. Gently used coats will be cleaned at no cost and distributed to local charities and schools later this fall. It is an impressive effort that was started in 1986 by Pilgrim's founder, Don Rosen.
There was a woman that came into a Pilgrim Dry Cleaners and wanted a coat for her son, and he just went in the back and found a coat, and it kind of started from there. There was definitely a need in the community, and he saw that and did whatever he could to meet the need.
The goal is to collect 10,000 coats by October 14th. 100% of financial donations will go to buy new coats. Checks can be sent to the company's headquarters along 85th Avenue in Brooklyn Park. Fitness is an important staple for our overall health, but a traditional gym doesn't always fit a person's needs.
Well, some people might find gym workouts boring, while others could be intimidated by the equipment. And in this week's Health Check, Delane Cleveland introduces us to a workout program in Brooklyn Center that emphasizes guidance and a team environment.
All right, get ready.
At a time of day when many people are still in bed,
You're gonna go through this 3 times, no breaks.
this group of women have made their way to Brooklyn Center, pushing themselves through a series of workouts.
You got it.
Each of them is on a mission to achieve a personal fitness goal.
It could be losing weight, could be gaining some muscle, toning up, tightening up your muscles. It could be just a change of lifestyle.
Cassie Stabas is a fitness coach with the Academy Fitness Bootcamp for Women.
Lunge, press, up.
And every day, she puts class participants through a different workout.
Because we want people to look forward to coming in and hanging out with the group of girls that they work out with and go home saying, that was a really good hard workout, but I also had a lot of fun.
The fun can be attributed to the camaraderie and the variety.
Variety is the spice of life, to be honest.
Zan Angeli is one of the women pushing through this 6 a.m. workout. She started the program a year ago to get back in shape, and so far, she's lost 30 pounds.
It's been like a whole body change with me, and it's been a lifestyle change, which has been really nice. It makes me excited to come in every day.
The agenda on this Tuesday morning consists of a few exercises to get the heart rate going, followed by a total body workout with the weights, and capped off with a variety of workouts for the core.
You can do it. Push, push, push.
All told, the entire class lasts 45 minutes.
They definitely drive you to the point of exhaustion, but it's never to the point where you want to give up.
They don't give up because they stress a team concept that creates a fun atmosphere.
And when you're having fun, it becomes a little bit easier. Even though you think that you're exhausted, you still have enough energy to laugh and have a good time and push your teammates.
It's a program that's certainly worked for Zan.
You're amongst family, you're amongst friends, and you're never going to feel like you can't do something.
In Brooklyn Center,
1, 2, 3. Bootcamp!
Dwayne Cleveland, CCX News.
To keep each other going, coaches recommend that class participants come at least 3 times a week. Any woman interested in the boot camp can get a week-long free trial to see if it's the right thing for them. Still ahead, the top photos of the year captured in Maple Grove.
But first, the Maple Grove volleyball team looks to stay unbeaten as they take on Wayzata. John Jacobson has the highlights coming up next in sports.
I'm John Jacobson with sports. The Maple Grove volleyball team is off to a great start this season. After beating host Hopkins in the final to win the Royal Invitational on Saturday, the Crimson looked to stay unbeaten on the season as they played at Wayzata Monday evening. Wayzata struggling a bit this year, but they play well early. Kate Long gets the kill as the Trojans take a 10-8 lead in the first set. But Zoe Brown and Madison Black combined for the block as Maple Grove takes the first set 25-22. Maple Grove gets off to a strong start in the second. Annika Peeler's hit is off the blockers for a 13-4 lead. The Crimson win 25-16. In the third set, Maple Grove freshman Skylar Gray hammers it home for a point. Maple Grove remains in control in this match against Wayzata. After trailing throughout, the Trojans battle back. Elizabeth Helmick gets the kill, and the Trojans pull it in 16-11. But Maple Grove regains control, and they get the sweep over Wayzata.
I feel like we weren't cocky coming in, but we were confident, and we were ready to be in the driver's seat the whole time, which we executed on, and we're really happy with the outcome tonight.
But this team's kind of slowly grown, and we've been developing together, and now we're finally at the top. Like, we're finally that team that we just feel like we all gel, and it's so much fun, like, actually winning, and now we're 10-0, so it's just unbelievable. It's great.
The Totino-Grace boys soccer team was the only unbeaten and untied team in the Northwest Suburban Conference entering play Monday night. The Champlin Park boys were hoping to change that. Early first half, and Totino's Stevenson Lamar drops a short pass back to Herbert Endeley, takes one step and then fires a shot into the back of the Champlin Park net for the first goal of the match. Parker Jager crosses a ball that the Rebels can't clear, and it's Stevenson taking advantage. He chips it in, and it's 2-0 Totino-Grace. Still in the first half, Eric Krieger spots Lamar, who makes a nice move to free himself and fires in his second goal of the match to make it 3-0 Eagles. Sophomore played very well last night for Champlin Park. Later, Totino is awarded a penalty kick, and it's Endeley who converts on the PK. Grace leads 4-0 at the half. Second half, and Fidel Cabor moves in toward the Grace net. Great pass to Armin Jasenik, who really one-touch redirect. That turns out to be the only goal for Champlin Park on the night. Grace wins 4-1. They are now 8-0 on the season. Champlin Park falls to 5-3. A University of Minnesota volleyball standout player who played her high school ball at Hopkins High School picked up an honor from the Big Ten this week. Junior Samantha Seliger-Swenson was named Big Ten Setter of the Week after helping lead the Gophers to the title of the Boise State Classic. Swenson averaged over 11 set assists per game in the matches in Boise. The unbeaten Gophers are ranked first in the country in the latest American Volleyball Coaches Association. Swenson graduated from Hopkins in 2015. The Armstrong volleyball team is 10-3 heading into Tuesday night. On this week's Sports Jam show on CCX, Jay Wilcox profiles Falcons junior Lauren Clark. Here's a clip from that story.
Armstrong junior Lauren Clark is the type of player that can produce some awe-inspiring hits. She was very good as a freshman and sophomore and is even better now.
I think my IQ has gotten a lot better, and I just am doing a lot more shots to kind of mix up my hitting and throw off the defense.
You know, she's got such a fast arm swing that you can't teach a talent like that. You know, it translates to like being able to throw a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. So when you add that to how hard she works and how competitive she is, you just get a really electrifying player.
Lauren's physical talents are hard to miss. The arm swing, the great leaping ability. But it takes more than that to make a great player.
I think a little bit of it is natural talent, but I just really have the drive, and I always want to work hard and really just have a competitive mindset.
Obviously a really talented player, but she also has a really big heart for the game, which I think is really why she's so good and so fun to play with. It's because she loves the game and she loves to win.
You watch the rest of the Lauren Clark story and all the week's highlights on Sports Jam. It's on through Wednesday at 3:30, 6:30, and 9:30 p.m. on CCX. And that's it for sports. Mike and Alex, back to you.
All right, John, thanks a lot. Up next, pictures that are worth 1,000 words.
Sights to behold when we come back.
Well, as a chamber, we like the businesses to get to know each other, have the local people get to know each other and the businesses that they can support, and this is a great way to do that.
I thought, man, this is a good opportunity to kind of be part of the community.
It's good to meet new people and introduce ourselves so that we can build relationships for future classes.
About 60 businesses that come and set up booths, give out some little trinkets, tell people about their business.
We're gonna look at the other booths and hopefully get some free stuff.
It's a fun event, and the rain stopped just in time for Monday night's Main Street Meet and Greet in downtown Robbinsdale. Every September, the Chamber of Commerce hosts this event to showcase area businesses. Many people attended to connect and perhaps win a prize or two, and our very own Dave Kaiser emceed the event. Well, finally, a city's story told in photos.
Every year, local cities hold photography contests, and tonight it is Maple Grove's turn. More than 100 people submitted photos to the Maple Grove Moments contest. You're looking at this year's winning entries, and that includes Carter Morissette with Night Over Our Stars, which won the youth category. The viewer's choice was a photo titled Escape to the Backyard by Rebecca Kopacek. And what an escape it is. Congratulations to all the winners. Gorgeous photos.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, that's all the news for us. Thanks for joining us.
And we leave you with some other winners from this year's Maple Grove Moments of Photography contest. See you tomorrow.